What's up YouTube, Zombiekillerhere here, doing a quick video to show you a nice easy strategy which will allow you to beat most, if not all, of the unpoppable. For the most part though, it will just be most. Chances of it covering all is not as high. But one key thing that you're going to want is something that can pop a lot of balloons for you. Be able to pop camo and lead straight away. So dart monkeys are decent. Get some camo popping power ones that can also then place like a monkey village will work too. Also, if you could get your hands on it, bigger beacon would be good, and double cash. Healthy banana, yeah, doesn't really matter on impopable. On hard though, healthy banana I would recommend getting, but you don't really need it for impopable. But still, if you have the money, get it. It's worth it. Alright, but yeah, Dart Factory, Mage, the Ice Fortress when upgraded with the ability to detect camo is another good one that can attack, like I'm saying, some that can attack camo and lead naturally. Boomerang, if you upgrade it a certain way, can do camo and lead. And one of the Ice Factory ability is it gets to get immunity to the white and zebra, so that's why it's effective. It doesn't have that weakness. Spike factories are good. Ninjas are good because you can spec them out towards the bomb. They already have natural camo detection. You know, Moors are way too expensive. But this Pirate Cove one could be good, because this will allow you to have lead popping ability, and also you can see camo. Rifle ranges are good, dartling ammo's good. But, you know, those are the ones that you can use as a cheap escape for this technique. But anyways, so what you're going to want to do is find a map that you want to do impopable on. And we'll go with, there's so many good ones. Let's do this one. Let's demonstrate it on here. You will want fast track, which will cost you 3,000 to unlock, because that will just make it so easy for the strategy. But whichever tower you plan on using, place it. And make sure that it can pop both lead and camo before you start this. I'm going to get a few of these. And then all you want to do, make sure that you got a monkey village. Then you just start up the match. You just want to make sure that while you're buying time with these monkey villages, that your towers that you place can do their job. Also, you're going to want auto rounds off, at least at the beginning while you're setting up. Let's see. There we go. Now the good thing about impopable on PS4, which I think will work for anything else too, is if you make a mistake and you die, you can always close out your application to allow you to replay that round. And then you gotta make the tricks that would have allowed you to survive. So, let's place this guy here. The banana farmer is not necessary, but in a way it kinda is. It's because what you want to do is make sure that you concentrate on building up your defenses. And even though you don't have to have the banana farmer, he just allows you to just have the game complete fast forward, focus on building instead of grab every fruit, then banana, then at the end of the round, place all your troops, and then start the next round. So it allows you to go a lot quicker. But anyways, let's place down another one of these guys. Alright. Now what you want to do is focus on upgrading these. There's only one true good upgrade path for these, which is going to be the path I'll be showing. Because, to be honest, the other path grants less money, and that's even after you max out what it can do. So, you know, not really all that good. Alright. Let's add some tornado effects to these. But, you know, just make sure that your defenses are good enough to allow you to be greedy with trying to rake up money. But yeah, you always want to go for the left path for these, because that will always get you more money. Even after you calculate maxing out the bank, you'll still get way more money doing it this way. And you get to spend the money instantly too, which is also a nice bonus. Alright. Now then, let's play it a little bit safe. We'll call in a super monkey. Yeah, the defenses will hold. For the maximum money, go for the more money first, which would be the next step, which will give you 50% more money. So 80 now becomes 120, and when you get the thousands ones, that'll be higher. But you know, just make sure that your defenses can accurately take out the enemies with no problem. Any small little mistakes, no big deal, just close out your game or restart the level. If you're fire, I would recommend just closing out the game to preserve the thing. Now keep in mind though, if you're doing it with a co-op game, you will have to have flawless victory, which I'll be aiming for in here anyways. If you have trouble clicking on these, just move away, then retry. Sometimes it gives you trouble. just max all these out. You don't have to do exactly as much as I did, and you don't even have to do as little as I did. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. I just want this much so that I could just spam a lot more. You could probably get away with only using 4, but if you truly want to do like an infinite spam, that'll work. Now that I'm set up, my farmers are all collecting, so let's just fast forward throughout the game. Just spam non-stop super monkey gods, or sun gods as they call it. And this is how you pretty much beat almost any mission impopable. Now, if you was playing on a mostly C board, there are this, which will allow you to place land units on C, but if I remember correctly, you can't really place a factory on it, so just be careful of that. Or alternatively, spam a whole bunch of monkey sub going towards the right path, away from the sub, like the underground submarine thing. Shooting multiple darts, rockets, all that stuff. But allow it to have full map coverage, and make sure no matter what you got the full map. Alright. And also, since the sun gods don't have camo detection, I'm not using the camo one, you are gonna want this guy up with that camo detection so that they can see the camo. Because otherwise, without these guys, I would have died to some camos, which would be a sad way to die. And now that I don't need these guys, let's get rid of them. Now, you could probably easily annihilate everything with like 10 sun gods, maybe even 8. But with this setup, you can have pretty much almost infinite, so I would just spam. Cover up most of the map, because nothing sucks more than dying because you not have enough. Now, keep in mind, more exits and stuff will require more planning. Water maps can mess you up, but with a strategy, but just do what you can. And you already get a good amount of money from being this, so the tiny little amount that you pay for the farmer, which is $40, won't matter in the long run. And if you want to get him to pro for the trophy for getting them all to pro, if you're going on PS4, might as well start buying him when needed instead of just buying a bunch of them later and not even needing any. But anyways, as you see, I'm just littering the map full of them. And then pretty much I could just stop building and I should not have to worry about anything being able to take me out. And if you're in a trouble situation where you gotta get a lot of money fast, but you haven't fully got set up, you can always do a panic sell, which means sell one of your farms or 2 of your farms. If you're getting overrun, I recommend slowing it down to normal speed so that you got more time. Or if you lost the game and you have to replay the level and you use the close application before you start the next level, just do that. Now keep in mind, you don't have to use sun gods, But, it's just an easy spam for overpoweredness, because Sun Gods are pretty strong. I don't have to really concentrate on nothing. I know these Sun Gods will annihilate everything with camo detection. Bosses won't get out that door. But yeah, easy, quick, impopable beat. And there we go. Now I just got 2 more, and I beat all intermediate maps with all those things. There's a total of 63 maps, so, just do what you can. They get harder as they go, which I've already so far unlocked mastery mode for every intermediate and beginner maps. After I finish up the last 2 maps I gotta do, I'm going for the advanced, and then after that I'm going for the experts, and then the extremes, and then I'll be focusing on doing mastery level. And with all this hard work, which I even with the challenges have all the special missions complete, which I can do a video up later if you guys want, covering the easiest way to beat all these, or an easy enough way that you could just do it. But I've already beaten all the random missions. I don't bother with the daily challenges because the money that you get for it, not really all that good. And you want to pretty much focus on trying to beat the maps so that way you can unlock mastery, so that way you can continue upgrading these, because they cap out at 8, and then each mastery tier that you unlock will unlock another level of these, which can be very useful. And I've been focusing all my money on these specialty towers. I will be doing a video on them soon. I just need to get the 10 Gs for this one, so that's what I've been working on. So even with all this hard work that you put in, unlocking all of these and focusing all the money, except for a few of them I spent with the monkey farms, but focusing all the money on what you need, it still takes a while. So anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. Just make sure that you try to do what you can. Some maps you can't do monkey farm spam, so you might have to stick with 1 or 2 and play a little bit more tactically. Some maps might be harder, like for example a difficult map right here is one, because the balloons can get through pretty quickly, multiple exits. That's going to be a little bit harder to cover on extreme. What you're going to want to do is be a little bit more smarter. Also, mastery, you're going to have to put forth the work to do this, because mastery does not have fast track availability. So you're going to have to go from round 1 up. Also, if you're going for all the medals, which you should be anyways, I recommend beating every track on easy with reverse, so that way you can get that reverse medal and get it done and over with. Also, maps with multiple entrants but 1 exit might be good to put in reverse to make it a little bit easier for you. Anything's possible with the reverse ability, which is not granted to you at the start of the game, so would be good. Some tracks can be easier in reverse and harder normal, but yeah, just do that. You could do impopable. You can use the same strategy for hard, and you'll be fine. Hard, it won't matter if you lose some health, especially if you got that healthy banana, because you'll just regenerate so much health that a few slips through early on will not be a big deal. You know, as long as your health keep on regenerating. Now, if you let a whole like a boss balloon go through, then yeah, you might suffer huge damage, possibly loss. But you know, or a huge wave of balloons. But yeah, anyways, you know, just use this. It will allow you to beat most of the tracks with ease, and you know, you'll be fine. You know, just try to be smart, get your exit covers, try to unlock all the impopable medals that you can, and you know, most importantly, try to have fun with this game. This game is a fun game, and I'll see you guys on the next video.